Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. As most of you know, I've been trying to lose about 10 pounds this summer. I'm getting close. I've lost 8 pounds. I got 2 pounds to go. So what does the kid do last night? He eats half a pie, half a grandma pie for dinner last night. Yeah, we call it pie down here on Long Island. I feel like a bloated mess. I feel like I'm full of cheese and salt. And then I'm like, you know what? Know what would make this even more disgusting? Why don't you have 2, not 1, but 2 Klondike bars before you go to bed? So I've been up since, 5 a.m. because my stomach has been a gurgling. And if you need to know, it's been 3 trips so far. So frustrating. I wish I was like my neighbor. Hey, man, you look good. How much weight did you lose? Oh, I lost 30 pounds. How did you do that? Because I'm trying to lose 10 this summer, and I'm swimming, and I'm power walking, and I'm biking, and I'm doing yoga, and I've lost 8 pounds so far. Oh, man, I lost 30 pounds in less than a month. How do you do it for real? Ozempic. Cheater. You're a cheater. You're a cheater. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream that's just taking over all of the east end of Long Island. I think we can at least say that. JediGrind gave me $10. What's up? Good morning, GH. Thank you for the Gebhards jersey pictures. Oh, my God. If you don't know, JediGrind, you know him by now. He's giving me $10 every day. That's cray-cray. I kind of want him to, take a little bit of a break. But then if he takes a break, then someone else has to step up and start giving me $10 a day so we can continue doing this. But he wanted to send me a customized jersey. I decided, I was talking to my wife about this yesterday, and she goes, yeah, you're not wrong. When I wear sports jerseys, my feminine features come out. So I had to tell JediGrind I don't want a sports jersey because I don't want to be wearing it with my feminine features coming out. But I said, Matt, owner of Gebhards, huge Mets fan, and Jedi's like, hell yeah, man, I'll make a customized jersey for Matt at Gebhards. And Matt yesterday texted me. I think I could show the camera. It's not going to be the greatest picture, but Matt texted me, and Matt is very excited. There it is. There is his customized Mets Gebhards jersey, courtesy of JediGrind. And it says Beer Culture on the back. 228 is, I believe, the address that, the Beer Culture's at. And I got to tell you, JediGrind, you made Matt's day because Matt does everything for everybody. And he appreciates when someone is thinking of him. So thank you, JediGrind. Good morning, GH. Thank you for the Gebhards jersey pictures. Of course, my friend. John Kortz with the good morning, open squad. Good morning. And then John Kortz throws $5 at me. JediGrind rocks. He sure does. We have a very, very good group of people that watch this thing every morning. But that's the big news, man. I think it might have been. Late in the afternoon when I decided to make a couple frozen margaritas for me and my wife while my kids were in the ocean doing a little paddle boarding. So I ran up to the house. I grinded up some nice frozen margaritas. And I'm like, wow, the consistency of the frozen margarita is really nice. I think I could just take the lid off the blender and then add the tequila. And I took the lid off. You know what happened because you're adding liquid. I added a few shots of the Herradura tequila. And next thing you know, that produced enough liquid to make my whole margarita mix go all over the walls. But we had a couple of those, and then we get back to the house. I was supposed to make some slow cooked ribs off my grill last night. And I'm looking at my wife like, we could hang out at the beach until the sun goes down, or I could go back up to the house and start those slow cooked ribs. And then all of a sudden we decided to go pizza. And then I decided, I might as well eat a half a grandma pie myself. So I'm just like, I'm feeling like a beach ball right now. I feel like I could just roll all the way to the ocean. What's up, Waver? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see Mike O'Donnell. Good to see John. Wakey, Opes. I'm wakey. I'm trying to wakey. I got some kind of, I don't know what's going on with my hair today. I have no idea what's going on with my hair. It's almost like a mohawk. Looks like I'm ready to be in some kind of 80s retro band, man. Will Rogers, what's up? Scott Watson, good morning. What's up, Sarah? How are you? Scott Nelly, oh my God, I feel like I have to say hi to you people. Good morning, Jeff. How are you? But it was just an awesome day at the ocean. But you could feel it. You could fucking feel it. That's the sign. Maybe tomorrow I'll set up a camera so you can see. So when I started doing the live streams from the deck this summer, they're all labeled. I'm trying to get to 50. I think we're going to make it. The sun rises over the houses on a weird angle. But as the summer goes on, the sun keeps moving as it does. And now it's starting to rise right over the ocean, right over there. Maybe I should turn my camera because then I could have the sunrise behind me. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Oh, yes, it would be. Yes, it would be. Honky Tonk, Tennessee. How are ye? Richie Rich. All right. I'm actually prepared for this one today. Richie Rich. When he's up early, he asks, who the man? And we're getting outside politics today. And we're giving who the man to a sports figure. And that sports figure would be, no, it's not LeBron James. Nothing impressive about the NBA All-Stars winning a gold medal at the Olympics. I'm not impressed by that. Oh, good for Steph Curry. He's a great player, but who cares? They were supposed to win that gold medal. So no, it's not going to be anybody from that team. It's not going to be Colin Kaepernick because he still wants to be in the NFL. 7 years later, he's still trying to get into the NFL. I'll tell you why Colin Kaepernick is not back in the NFL, because I think his skill set is good enough to be in the NFL. But there's not a team out there that could trust a guy. They know, like, he could be babbling and saying stuff like, "I'll behave. I'll behave. If you just give me a chance, I'll behave." And then you make the leap and you have Colin Kaepernick on your team, right? And then all of a sudden he just starts acting up right away. That's the only reason why he's not in the NFL. They don't want to deal with it, and they don't trust him. All of a sudden they believe in the guy. They bring him on their team, and then literally the first game he's in, he just decides to kneel in the middle of an NFL game and not get up. And that is the only reason why he's not in the NFL. They just don't want to deal with his shit. So it's not him. No, man. Richie Rich, who the man? It is Aaron Judge, believe it or not. And I'm not even a baseball fan. I used to be a Mets fan. And then one day, someone called me out on the radio, to be honest with you. They said, Ope, if you're a Mets fan, why could you name the starting lineup of the Mets? And I couldn't do it. And that day I was like, oh my God, I'm not a baseball fan anymore. But with that said, Aaron Judge is the fastest baseball player to 300 home runs in his career. That is quite an accomplishment when you start thinking about the great home run hitters over the years. You got the Babe Ruth, you got the Mark McGwire, you got the Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman would get to get to the plate, and he would look like a giant question mark. And he either would strike out so hard he would pull out his own back, or he would hit an 800-foot homer. He was insane on the Mets back in the day. But Aaron Judge, quickest baseball player to 300 career home runs. That is quite the accomplishment. So, Richie Rich, Aaron Judge is the man this morning. Absolutely. Moving on. JD Straight Shot just gave me $10. Oh, my God. October's getting closer. XM contracts are coming due. When XM gets rid of Jimmy, will Sam finally become his own man and be popular on XM? Thanks for taking my call. I'll hang up and listen. Nah, man. the ship has sailed for Sam Roberts. He eked out a cute little career with Jim Norton, but they did nothing, and I mean nothing special for SiriusXM. Literally nothing. So no, I don't think so. I would assume that SiriusXM will just, they enjoy mediocrity. Is that the word, mediocrity? They enjoy mediocrity at SiriusXM. They had a chance to hire some big talent. Bill Burr, Joe Rogan. I've told the stories over the years, but they like the mediocrity of their talent. So they probably will sign Jim Norton and Sam just to sit there and bring in a couple subscribers here and there. They'll probably let them continue to rot in those chairs that were made famous by the Opie and Anthony show. And they'll probably, as they like to say in the business, they'll give them another haircut. They'll give them literally no money to continue. But yeah, I know I'm not talking to anyone. You don't need to say it. I get it. But the difference is I had my run. I had my run for the ages, my brothers and sisters. Can I get an amen? But JD Straight Shot, thanks for the $10. Greatly appreciate that for sure. Oh my God, LeBron is giving money. What's going on? Is it my birthday? I think it's my birthday. I'm getting money because it's my birthday. What day is today, by the way? Oh yeah. Another crappy day in the Hughes world. LeBron, $6.99. I think he gives me Monopoly money, but it's the gesture that counts. He gives me CAs, whatever a CA is. 48 hours from today, I'll be drunk in Cuba, where women are hot and the beer is cold. My friend LeBron, he's an online friend. We've never met, but I bet you if we ever met, I would be like, "Oh my God, LeBron, it's so good to see you." He got a divorce recently. I learned of this LeBron because he just started sending me pictures from around the world. Like he's just has money and he's traveling and looked like he was enjoying the hell out of his life. And then one day he's like, "Oh, I'm distraught. I'm getting a divorce." And he was really bummed out. And I gave him some of my 2 cents. And we've been pen pals ever since. And now he's going to Cuba. So for me to feel sorry for my online friend LeBron because he got a divorce, it's over. It's going to be in Cuba with the Cuban heinies and some just good, solid, local, cold beer. Oh, man, I'm jealous. Although some of those heinies, man, scare the kid. Scare the kid. I kind of like my Heine like this, right? And then you get a little action back there, But some of these Heinies, man, it's like, whoa! I remember I was in an Atlanta strip club with Anthony back in the day when they were trying to hire us to go to Atlanta, and that was the time that a consultant was down there because he was from Atlanta, and I just got ourselves fired from a great gig up there in Boston for doing the mayor's prank. And then the consultant for that station was situated in Atlanta, and he took us out to a strip club, and he really felt like he had to talk to me. And as we're looking at these heinies in the Atlanta strip club, it was a black strip club. There was a girl dancing in front of us. I swear to God, you could have put your beer and your plate of wings on this shelf. And I was intrigued and also scared for my life at the same time. Intrigued and scared for my life at the same time. And then this consultant, right? I think we're tying one on a little bit. We're in between jobs and we're interviewing. I guess it's an interview when you're looking for another radio job. And at that moment in time, he's like, "Oh, I worry about you because you have a tendency to blow things up. Things were going so great for you and Anthony in Boston, and you blew up the whole damn thing. For what? And in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I can't tell you yet, but the only reason I blew up our gig in Boston was because New York was a calling, and we're only here in Atlanta to make believe we're going to come here so we get more money when we sign with the New York radio station. That's why. But I couldn't say all that. And then I thought it was really weird that a guy's going to have a heart-to-heart with me about his concerns while we're looking at this shelf hiney in a black strip club in Atlanta where you can put your beer and wings on the shelf. I was thinking to myself, this is a very strange time to bring up the fact that you're worried about me, that I blow things up. So LeBron, thanks for your things, the $6.99 of things, and enjoy Cuba. I want a full report, maybe a picture. Send me a picture or two, okay? And enjoy dancing with the Cuban women, and enjoy the local cold beer. You deserve it, my friend. Look at that effing hair. Yeah, I used to try to pretty it up for these things, and now I just roll out of bed and I'm like, you know what? Just go on camera. I don't know what's going on with this hair. I swear someone's going to go, do you have mousse in your hair? No, I don't have mousse. I haven't used mousse in 25 years. No, I don't got mousse in my hair. Bedhead. Let's just go with the bedhead. Yes. Good morning, Opie and fellow crotch divers. Oh my, Nathan. Oh my. Is it time for sprockets? Very good waiver. Very good. People are going to start stomping on Opie's cake. Because I look homeless. I don't think I look homeless. I think I look like a member, but not the main member. I look like a member of an 80s new wave band. Aaron Judge, Scott Nelly says. I said it right? Aaron Judge is the home run hitter for the New York Yankees. And he's the quickest baseball player ever to 300 home runs. That's crazy. That's quite an accomplishment. And I don't even follow the baseball. But yeah, Aaron Judge. Yes. Comedy Shaman, $5. Would you be willing to put your ego aside to work with the next generation's Anthony? Just a hypothetical question. You're not talking to him. I don't answer your question because you're being weird and passive aggressive. Like the whole putting your ego aside. If you've been following my journey, man, I have knocked down my ego dramatically. So I don't like your question. So I'm not going to answer it. I think it's a stupid question. You can take your $5 back too if you want, Comedy Shaman, or you could come back in a more appropriate way. And then maybe we could discuss it. But no, man, I don't know. I mean, now I'm going to discuss it, I guess. See, honestly, Comedy Shaman, I don't even care that they have said put your ego aside, to be honest. But it's just frustrating because stuff like this, I just know, this guy doesn't even know how hard I've worked on myself. Oh, God, he just probably listening to some horseshit that someone said on the internet. But with that said, I mean, if someone appears out of the blue that I would want to do a radio show with, I would certainly do that again. But I really haven't found that person, to be honest. There's a lot of people that I enjoy talking to and making sure they're a part of this. That's for sure. But no one has come out of the blue. Like Carl Ruiz just came out of the blue. Oh my God. He was just hanging out with Guy Fieri. He was like Guy Fieri's right-hand man when Guy would come rolling through Sirius XM. And one day I found him kind of funny as Guy Fieri was on the air with us. And then, every time Guy would come through, I would pull Carl from the hallway. And then the rest is history. So he came out of the blue. Back in the day, Anthony came out of the blue. So yeah, man, I'm open to that possibility if it appears, if it presents itself. Morning Upster, looking good, buddy. Thank you, Brad Carey. A little swolly face from my grandma. Oh, God, I'm so close. I had one goal this summer: just lose 10 stupid pounds. Don't do the Ozempic thing like everybody else around here. Oh, you look great. Nothing impressive about looking great because you take a shot every few days. Stupid Ozempic people. And we can see it in your face. Your faces are melting. Yeah, you look great, but your faces are melting. And how's your poopy? How many trips to the bathroom do you do every day? I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, walking this beach in the hot sun, in the sand, swimming out until I get scared of the monsters, doing yoga stretches while my kids are in the water, jumping on a bike and doing a quick 15-minute bike ride at a very fast speed. And then you get all the compliments on the beach. Oh, you look great. Screw like liberals versus conservatives. I think it's Ozempic people versus the rest of us. Mike O'Donnell with $5. You need your morning Bruce juice. Oh yeah, we used to call it Bruce juice. Here's your morning's. Here's this morning's Bruce juice, and then you would play like down. You would play Thunder Road, I guess, or Born in the USA, and you would call it Bruce juice. Ray Lewis killed someone and went on to win 2 Super Bowls. Colin Kaepernick kneeled. Preach, Nathan, preach. In the end, they just don't want to deal with this nonsense. They really don't, because they can't trust him. All of a sudden, they finally go, all right, Colin. Oh my God, they do these private tryouts, and rumor has it he's impressed a lot of teams. And then one of the teams goes, okay, all right, Colin, all right, fine. You promise that you won't act up and you'll just play football and you'll leave all that nonsense for when you're not playing. Oh, I promise, Coach. I promise. Just give me a chance. Really, I'm a changed man. And then Colin Kaepernick, right? They announced the starting lineups, and he's under the ball for the first time. And right before the snap, he stands up, rips his jersey off, and it just says Black Lives Matter. And then he takes out handcuffs, and he handcuffs himself to a ref. That's why Colin Kaepernick will never play in the NFL again. No one could trust him. His skills are still there, but they just don't want the nonsense. What do you think of the Sandman going on Rogan? Oh man, I'm hearing things. Why don't you give me the breakdown of Adam Sandler on the Rogan? Was Rogan trying to relate to Adam Sandler like they're on the same level in Hollywood? Please let me know. Please. How did it go? How did it go? I think I heard no, I did not hear a clip, but I was talking to someone about it, and basically Rogan was telling Adam Sandler, if I got this right, if I don't have any of this right, you got to just correct me. And he basically said that the best thing for Chris Rock's career was getting slapped in the face. Did Rogan say that? Because if he did, that is really stupid. It's really stupid. Chris Rock is above that nonsense. Other comedians getting slapped in the face by Will Smith, holy crap, their careers would be amazing. But no, that's not Chris Rock's world where his career gets way better because of a slap in the face by Will Smith. That's just dumb. That's just a dumb thing to say. Amen, Brad Carey says. Good day from Spain, says JMR 369. Good morning. Jessica Alba is super pooper. Well, she has a super pooper. Is that what you're trying to say? I think Jessica Alba has a fine pooper, a fine one. Hey, by the way, what happened to Rob Schneider? Speaking of Adam Sandler, look, we all get old. I'm seeing the old creeping into this damn face, so I'm not going to escape that crap either, but, man, Rob Schneider was on Tucker Carlson, and he looks like he's an 80-year-old man now. What the fuck happened to him? Greg looks the way I do in the morning. Did he wash up on shore? Very funny. Tommy McNulty, very funny. JD Straight Shot gifted 5 Opie Radio memberships to my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. That is a very nice gesture. Go get those memberships. My number dipped to a level that I'm not happy with. So if my membership's on my YouTube channel, pop back up, then I will absolutely start focusing more on membership only videos. Of course I will. Paul just gave me $1.99 like clockwork every day, and I keep telling Paul, you don't have to give me $1.99 every day, but he continues to give me $1.99 every day. Thank you, Paul. So I didn't see Rogan talking to Adam Sandler. I'll be honest with you. Adam Sandler makes fun movies, goofy movies, and then every once in a while he feels like he has to make a serious movie. Had Adam Sandler on the phone twice, and he was a dud. He was a dud. He wasn't a lot of fun to talk to for whatever reason. Maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe he's one of these guys, when these A-listers have to promote a project, right? They sit in a hotel room and they give him like a list of 20 radio interviews he has to do. So at that point, you're just trying to get her done. But it was my experience that Adam Sandler, the 2 times we talked to him on the phone, was a big duddaroo. He was very, very boring. Was he good on Rogan? Maybe I should. Maybe I should check out Rogan and Adam Sandler. I haven't checked out a Joe Rogan podcast episode in many, many years. Will you put your ego aside and get a haircut? Scott Nelly. There you go. That's what I want to hear. Very, very nice. Offspring's hairdo looking fine as F. I didn't do anything to this hair, man. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. And it is bleached out from the summer too, man. I mean, it is creepy how bleached out it got. Yeah, there's a little gray in there too, I guess. Maybe on the sides. I don't know. Been a while, but I'm back. Great to see the kid and crew again. What's up, CM? Good to see you. All right, here it is. Comedy Shaman is back. It's okay. Love you, Opie. You gave me a lot of entertainment, brother. All right. The ego stuff is stupid. I mean, I've been working on my dumb ego. I think everyone should work on their dumb egos. I work on that a lot. And I think I found a balance in my life. Well, I don't think I found a balance in my life. I think I kind of threw my radio career like in the garbage. And decided to live more of a quote real life. So I think if my ego was still a big part of me, I want to say out of control. I don't know if my ego is out of control. Maybe it was. That's up to the people, I guess. But I think I would have really, really pushed to continue having a more traditional radio career. But I don't know. I like what I'm doing now, and this is how it'll be for now. Ozempic poops sound nice, says Nathan Brimmer. Why did you have to see Ozempic? I'm on the beach, right? I'm losing maybe a quarter pound a week. And that will more or less add up to 10 pounds for the summer. I got 2 pounds to go with only a couple weeks. So I got to hustle. And I'm sitting in my beach chair with my little group. And I don't see people coming up to me going, oh, my God, you lost a few pounds this summer, huh? But then I see pretty close to here people coming up to this one person. Oh, my God, you look. Oh, my God. Like he's all of a sudden doing triathlons or something. Not fair. Not fair. Teams invite Colin Kaepernick to camp, and he immediately puts up a poster of the 1968 Olympics Black Power salute on his wall. I like that, Nathan. That's the only reason Colin Kaepernick never came back. They're just like, we can't trust you. Oh, my God. All of a sudden, he's back in the NFL. His first snap from scrimmage, all of a sudden, like one of his people runs out, and and hands him giant like cement shoes that he quickly puts on, and then he just stands there in the middle of the field, and no one can move him. And he just puts his fist in the air, and then the coach is like, "Oh my God." I thought I could believe him. Oh, God, I love it. I absolutely love this scenario. Rob Schneider's having an online feud with his daughter, and it's filled with all the delicious tears. Yeah, Rob Schneider was a crappy father to his daughter. What's her name? Ella King or something like that. She's had a couple hits. And I guess Rob Schneider was not really in her life, including forgetting her birthday. That's a pig of a man right there. I met Rob Schneider a couple of times. He was all right. You know, I don't really have anything bad to say from meeting him a couple of times. But I mean, if you're a father and you miss your daughter's birthday, you're a pig of a man. There's no excuse for that. Why is Elon Musk such a Trump humper? Well, there's a guy, Elon Musk. I mean, he loves his ego being stroked. He lives for his ego. Fucking guy is one of the richest men in the world, and he's just looking for attention all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy. LeBron's back. You know, my friend is going to Cuba to get over his divorce. No more crying, LeBron. You're going to be hanging out with Cuban heinies. Oh, do you think Trump will concede on election night if he loses to Kamala? No, of course not. Another guy with an ego. He can't do that. Of course not. Of course not. No, and no. And I'm working with him. He's a guy who saves most of his funny for the camera. Who's this, Nathan Brimmer? Who's this? All right. Vincent Scaramuzzo. I could trust him. Vincent says Sandler was all right. Rogan doesn't ask the best questions and has to one up every story. So across 2 hours, you didn't learn as much as you could about him. Yeah, the problem with a lot of these guys that are now doing this broadcasting thing is they love to talk about themselves and they love to make it about themselves. Bert Kreischer, what? So it makes it very hard. I think one of the things that made Opie and Anthony so special was we really allowed the people that came into our studio to really shine, because in the end, at the end of the day, we were going to get credit for an amazing radio show. But a lot of these guys have to one up, make it about themselves, interrupt their guests a lot. And then you don't learn much about the guy. I mean, Rogan has plenty of time to babble about his nonsense. And he should have probably just let Adam Sandler do his thing. And then, you know, today or the next fucking show you do, you could babble about yourself. So that's too bad to hear Vincent Scaramuzzo. What's up, Necro? I lost over 100 pounds. My secret diverticulitis. Oh my God, you made me say it. They took out my entire colon and the pounds just melted off. I highly don't recommend it. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you're healthy, brother. And I know we got some Ozempic people in here. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, Ozempic is a hot topic. They call it a hot topic. And it's infuriating to see the people that are taking shortcuts. Well, there's a few others out there, you know, and I'm like, oh, really? Oh, all of a sudden you lost 40 pounds. You've been trying to lose 40 pounds for 2 decades, and all of a sudden you just lost it in 2 weeks, did you? Oh, Spotify is greater than Sirius. That's for sure, Miles. We all know that. All right, Colin Kaepernick would have dominated another league if he liked football. He likes attention. He doesn't like football. Yeah, because why didn't he play in the, what is it called? The CFL, the Canadian League? Why didn't he do that? There's a mysterious person. I don't know. There's a mysterious person trying to get on my live stream. We'll see if that works out. Who knows? All right. It's not the math of weight / pounds that matters, but the muscle tone that matters. Holla, Jerry. Holla. I'm adding a little muscle to my stupid body. Well, that was until last night when I decided we needed to eat a grandma pie. Grandma pie. What the fuck? Oh, my God. Like a, hey, piggy pig. What was that 9 Inch Nails song? Piggy pig. Hey, piggy pig. What if your kid never thanks you for the birthday or Christmas gifts? What are you trying to say, Pekka? What are you trying to say? Rob Schneider has no excuse. He admitted that he was a shitty father, and he admitted that he forgot his daughter's birthday. more than once. That's a crapola of a person. She didn't even really live with the dude. I think she lived in Ohio or something. Sandler has done great. He is rich, and rich. Yeah, you think, Mike? You think? All right. Why don't we make it nice and short today? Good morning, open family. Live, love. All right. When I say let's make it short today, that means I ran out of stuff. You know, there are going to be days I've run out of stuff. What am I going to do? But we got a nice, peaceful day here at the ocean. No waves at all. Just a very calm, well, I guess a very soft ocean wave in the background. Oh, so yesterday I was on this deck. I guess I'll leave with this, as I like to say. And all of a sudden I hear this sound that is piercing through my brain. And then I swear to you, I'm like, is it construction out here? It was piercing. It was loud. It was uncomfortable to listen to. Then I swear to God, I started thinking, is the government doing something? Why am I hearing this insane ear-piercing noise? I wish I could even imitate it, but I can't. Just think of one of the worst noises, just one of those type of noises, even though that's not even close, to be honest with you. And I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, oh my God. I felt like I was getting nauseous. I turned around, and right there, literally pointing to the spot on my railing here on the deck, was a cicada. Has anyone else experienced a cicada literally 4 feet from their fucking ear when they're doing that noise? And then all of a sudden it flew off, and I heard the noise just like dissipate in the distance as he flew off. I've never experienced that in my life. Oh my God, I ran out of stuff, didn't I? I think I ran out of stuff. Oh my God, I think I ran out of stuff. Did I really just share that with everybody? I stink. I just stink. Why did I share that?